All right, Maximus Analysis here for December 29th, 2015. We had a huge day today. Upside, they look like they got above that 2072.50 area. We just want to close above it. The significance of that is actually the weekly chart. You can see that that's last week's high, which is 2 weeks ago high, which is 2072.25. And again, we just want to see if it could continue and break out and get above that. And then, of course, it has that challenge of 2080. But they are holding lower highs, or excuse me, higher lows so far. So we've been looking at the daily, and we can see that they've been, excuse me, holding these lower highs, these higher lows that we've been stating. Excuse me. I'm going to be coughing a lot this video, so pardon from now. Looking at the NQ, had a pretty big day as well. Had a lot of high momentum. Amazon, Google, Priceline, Tesla, really a lot of names that really moved a lot. So again, they're continuing to look strong. Again, holding these lows that we stated before. And again, I'm not going to say that I just try to keep this thing as simple as possible. Again, higher low, higher low, higher low. Was some of the excuse me, choppiest action, but hey, you get what you get, and you have to trade the market that's in front of you. The YM moved up now and needs to see if it could break above that 1780 level, and then to see if it could get above this midpoint, which is around the 17,900 level. Crude had a pretty fast day actually today. Let me pull up that chart. Excuse me. Okay, so you added up about $1 something, basically taking all of yesterday's sell signal or selling and negating it to the upside. So again, you can see that they have got that. So let's see if we're going to hold some type of hole, and this could be potentially a false breakout. There is some divergence, so again, we want to see how this reacts above 40. So again, once it taps that level, then we'll start really assessing if we're going to try to go long, depending on how this price action goes. If it's something more of this, and then see if it could test this prior level again, and then give us some run up maybe to even this 200-day moving average of 48. All right, let's look at some names here. We had some significant movement from Priceline, almost up $30 today. So again, it had the sell signal. Now it's oversold, and really big day today. So we want to see how much follow through we have again. Excuse me. You had Google following through at all-time highs. Yep, I think we're at all-time highs now. Let's look at a weekly chart and really make sure that we're looking at this thing properly. So yeah, it's a huge, yeah, I don't see anything. If you see anything, let me know. So nope, so we're at all-time highs and they're continuing. So we'll see how this one plays out. Again, it looks good. Again, you don't want to initiate a buy here unless you are willing to put your stop down here, which is $60 or 50 delta. That'd be about $3,000 risk. If you're good with that, fine. If you're not, you have to wait for a pullback. Apple actually moved up. It wasn't moving that much in the first half of the day, but they definitely moved it up a little bit. But again, it still has to get above this 113 area. You see they broke these lows. They need to get back above at least this low, or at least right here actually. Let's say 117. Let's see them get back above 117 and give us something. You had LinkedIn. LinkedIn kind of still okay, but nothing crazy. Again, it's still holding this low, and it still has to, but it did not participate that much today. Netflix did. It was up $2. Nothing major, but again, we want to see if it follows through back to the upside tomorrow. Tesla, like I said, had a huge day today, and it looks like it could continue and even get, probably if they follow through, this could be a pretty significant move. It breaks above this 2040 area, because again, you have the not the prettiest pattern, but you can see that these are the previous highs right here that it's going to approach. So there might be a lot of stops there, and let's see if we continue to the upside from there. You had Facebook, again, was one of the uglier, this is not even, it's still not a good looking pattern, but it's going higher. So again, if you're holding, maybe from here, or hopefully you're not holding this long, but again, you might have a lot of burn on your options, but it's still going higher. So if you go to a weekly chart, you could say, okay, it's still going higher. There's nothing, it hasn't broken back even to come test this 100 level. It's $7 from it. So, you know, you can't fight the trend on this one. IWM continued up as well. Again, we want to see what it does from here. Who else we had? Twitter was down, but it doesn't seem to, you know, it always seems like it's down. Fit it didn't participate at all. So we do have these lows that we're going to be testing shortly. So let's see how this one moves over the next couple days. You have Baidu, that it's bounced, but nothing with significant volume, and that might just be because of the week. So the big down movers again were Boeing, big move, IBM, pretty big move from this breakout triangle. Apple, usual suspect, Goldman Sachs popping up a little bit, and you have 3M still okay. Again, we want to really be cautious with this one. You see volume is ramping up, which is good, but just want to be, there's a lot of overhead congestion with that one, so don't you know, buy the dips versus trying to buy any type of breakout. You had Travelers, United Healthcare, you know, a lot of things that just sideways. Only one that was down today a little bit was actually Disney. It was down about 17 cents. Coca-Cola was still looking good, and you also had you know, names like Starbucks, which is actually looking real good still from the buy signal from here. So we'll see if this one continues and maybe takes out these previous highs. But again, it's just want to see, again, follow-through. This has been a year that we haven't got much of it. So let's see if we could just continue above and where they're going to go. They're still holding at very decent levels for now. And we'll just trade what we see. So again, trying my best not to have any type of biases, but it's been a very choppy year. And again, if you made it through with not a significant dent in your cash, congratulations. Because again, it's the year that they said nothing worked. But there's been trades that have worked for a lot of people, and we just want to see if we could continue on right now. Take care.